Time to unbox another Element RC Enduro Sendero. Welcome back to the Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. Today we're doing an unboxing and first look at the new Element RC Trailwalker.
The eyes of a ranger.
I guess it's still an Enduro. This Element RC Trailwalker was sent to me by the good folks at Element RC, and it is a pre-release, so we're not going to do a traditional unboxing. We're going to take a look at this truck and see what's different about it over the Element Enduro Sendero, which is right over there. It's got a Dodge body on it from Proline, but underneath that is an Element RC Enduro Sendero. As you are well aware, every time there is an Element RC release, the guys at Element do a great job of creating a whole garage on the inside of the box. You unfold the box, and then you've got your own scale garage. Same thing with the Trailwalker. You'll notice straight away that the Trailwalker is a one-piece body. It is a very nice blue color. It is meant to look like some sort of 70s, 80s era pickup truck, sort of like a mid-size pickup truck, probably like a Ranger or a Courier or something to that effect, but it doesn't really have a specific model in mind, and it's certainly not licensed. There are some very nice features of this body, similar to the Enduro Sendero: molded wipers, molded rear view mirrors, molded door handles, molded front grille, some additional bits over the Enduro, including a plastic roll bar and a whip style plastic antenna, and a new front bumper. And this front bumper is substantially smaller than the one that was on the Enduro Sendero. How many times in this video do you think I'm going to say Enduro Sendero? I figure I've already said it half a dozen times. I bet you I'll say it a dozen more by the end of it. I really do like the look of this new front bumper. It adds a whole lot of approach angle, and it's much more tucked into the body, and I think it actually looks quite good with this body. First impressions of this body, I am not necessarily a fan of this sort of generic style. It doesn't really speak to me in any way, but you know what? It's got some cool lines to it, and I think it leaves a lot of room for modification. And in fact, I'll talk about some of the things I have planned for it at the end of this video. There isn't much of a drop bed on this body, so it is a little bit lacking in that department. Probably again was a design choice, or maybe just to keep the strength of the body overall. You can see that there is a bit of a taper in the corner, and actually I think that's designed to hold a camper top. Maybe I'll reserve judgment until I've seen that camper back entirely on this body. It may actually improve the look dramatically. I do like these new mirrors. I think they're pretty cool. Of course, like the Enduro Sendero, they do fold in case you, rub up against an obstacle. One other point about this body that I did want to mention, it's nice to see clear windows again. The sliders are a carryover. There is no rear bumper included. The idea, I think, with this Trailwalker was to get rid of some of those clunky items that were on the first Enduro and give it a bit more clearance and a bit more approach and departure angle. The biggest change that you'll notice straight away is that this is not a 1.9 wheel entire combo. This is a new 1.55 wheel wrapped in a Grabber AT, not the Grabber X3 that's on the Enduro Sendero. This is a smaller, more all-terrain style tread, and it does look to be of the same compound as the original tire. The foams are rather soft, but again, the Element trucks aren't very heavy, so those foams are actually probably tuned quite well for this vehicle. I know I was really impressed with the quality of the tire and its compound on the Element Enduro Sendero. I'm sure that if this is a carryover, that this will function just as well. The tread spacing is of course tighter because it is a smaller tire, but the looks are pretty great. It is a licensed General Grabber AT, like I said, so it's nice that they've carried over that license from the previous truck. The diameter of this tire is sitting around 3 3/4 inches, so it is a really small tire, but I really like that. It's nice to see more companies taking advantage of the tiny tire revolution that we have going on in scale trucks and scale building. Now we're getting into 1.55s even more and more, and it's really great to see. And aftermarket manufacturers are making all kinds of tires in this size, so you're going to be able to find lots of things. If this particular general grabber isn't working for you, there are lots of great choices from people like RC 4-Wheel Drive. Mechanically, there isn't much new to talk about. This is the same chassis that the Enduro Sendero rides on, and they haven't made any changes. So you're still going to get those great shocks. The excellent non-leaking shocks that come on the Enduro Sendero are a carryover onto the Trailwalker. The 6.5% overdrive transmission is the same in the Trailwalker as it is in the Sendero. It is RTR, so you will get electronics, you will get a radio that will get you going. They include the XP130 radio. This is the 3-channel radio. You've got your 3rd channel right here. All of your analog trims are included on the top of the radio there, and has a pretty decent feel. Nice foam wheel, and works just fine. If this is your first truck, there's no need to replace that radio right away. You will do just fine with it. All in all, it's a nice, refreshing thing to see a 155 tiny tire going on in a RTR. It's been a long time since I've seen one, and it's great that Element is offering another option for people out there. I think there's a lot of room to make this truck your own, and if you are looking for a unique challenge beyond 1.9 wheels and tires, and you don't have an Element RC yet, the Trailwalker might be a great choice for you.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Because I've already got a great Element Enduro Sendero, right there, Element RC and I have decided to give away this Trailwalker, but not in this stock RTR form. I'm going to give it my own personal touch. We're going to add an interior. We might change out some things. We're definitely going to repaint this truck and maybe even go for a whole new grille. I've got some ideas percolating, and I think that this is going to be a really fun build to give away to a lucky viewer right here on the YouTube channel. What I need you to do in order to be eligible for this giveaway is thank Element RC in the comments below and provide me with a paint scheme or a livery or just even a color that you'd like to see me paint this truck, because I want it to be something that you're going to be happy with when you win it. That's it. That's all there is to it. So we should probably figure out how we're going to announce the winner. Why don't we do a recap video once I've done all the work to the truck, and we'll announce who wins it in that video. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to Element RC, and we will see you on the next one.